r/Askreddit by Robotainment. What free things online should everyone take advantage of? If you're in the USA and you earn less than a certain amount of money, currently $69.00, you can use the same software to file your taxes for free. www.is.gov link. The system is called Free File. www.is.gov link, and companies that sell you tax software are trying very hard to make it difficult to find. www.propublica.org link. Don't let them. $69.00. Nice. Photopia.com link. It's a Photoshop clone that is completely free, unintrusive sidebanner at, can be removed by a one-time payment, and has all the basic features of Photoshop, using basically the same interface. If you're used to Photoshop and just need to get something quick done, there's nothing better out there. Best of all, it's completely contained within your browser. There's no installation, no local files, not even an account or sign in. To add to this, a non-browser, free image editor is GIMP. Archive.org link has lots of old but free content. For example, a lot of DOS games, directly playable through the browser. Most large universities have their courses online for free. MIT OpenCoursera, ocw.mid.edu link. Berkeley used to have 20,000 videos of their courses available for free online, but two employees from another university removed them by suing under the Americans with Disabilities Act, complaining that they didn't have closed captioning and therefore discriminated against deaf people. All 20,000 videos were deleted. Project Gutenberg, lots of free classic books. Add openlibrary.org and archive.org too. A lot of free useful books and articles. Skiplagged.com. www.skiplagged.com link for flights. It's so good that United sued them and lost. Money.cnn.com link. They essentially exploit the pricing manipulation that airlines use. Example, if you want to go from Phoenix to Atlanta, sometimes a ticket from Phoenix to Fort Lauderdale connecting through Atlanta is cheaper. This website finds those flights for you. Just don't check in a bag. Edit. A succinct article. www.godsofetherpoints.com link highlighting tips and risks. Summary. Use it sparingly, and you'll be good. Edit 2. The website's creator didn't ask me anything. www.reddit.com link. 5 years ago, I used to work for American Airlines. If you do use this, make sure you have a completely separate reservation for your return flight. Once you miss a segment of your flight, airlines will usually cancel any other flights on that reservation, because they assume you won't make them either. Maybe not everyone, but for students Zotero is a lifesaver. It will store your sources, import them to a bibliography in whatever citation style you need, and even create in-text citations in your paper. It saves hours of work. Zotero.org. Use Khan Academy for literally everything. It's free knowledge that you can use to clip out of university courses, or to simply invest your time in a worthwhile topic. Free quality education is best education. Edit. Holy crap, I go to take a nap and this post has both the most upvotes I've ever gotten and my first Reddit silver. Two of them too. Y'all are awesome. KivanClaComposer.com link. I think he'll start reading through the responses now. And now platinum. Holy moly. I'm at a loss for words. Thank you. Edit. Oh my god, you'll have some great ideas. It's incredible how such a small comment can spark such interesting conversations. Their math courses are better than any college course I've taken. The instructor does a really great job of making math approachable. Terms of service. Didn't read. Toaster.org link. A free site for people too lazy to read the entire 2S. Edit. This is a crowdsourced project, so please do contribute if you can. Terms may be changed anytime at their discretion, without notice to the user. Just saw this. This should be illegal. Library Genesis, a great place to look for and download college/university textbooks for free, as well as other books. Edit. As commenters have pointed out, it has unfortunately been blocked in some countries. A VPN/Tor could help in this case. Edit. Remove direct link. My apologies. If you have a EDUML through your school that uses Gmail, you get unlimited Google Drive storage. Also Amazon Prime is half price with an edu address. YouTube lessons on how to do anything your heart desires. I've learned some very basic car maintenance via YouTube that has saved me hundreds of dollars over the years. I also use it to learn proper form on some workouts I do when I'm alone. It's great. YouTube is really great. Dolly Parton's Imagination Library. If you have a child younger than 5, they send an age appropriate book once a month. It's amazing. I have so many books for my daughter since I signed up, and she loves getting them in the mail. ImaginationLibrary.com link. Edited to add. It is not available everywhere, but it is worth checking to see if it is available in your area. Thank you for the silver. Much appreciated. Canadians get a free Canada flag that was flown on Parliament Hill. Only a 40-year wait though. That wait time is up significantly. Last time I checked it was something like 92 years. I stand corrected. According to the Government of Canada website, the peace flag wait time exceeds 100 years. The lesser requested other Parliament flags also exceeds 100 years. www.tpsgcpwgsc.gc.ca link. Nanite.com. Nanite.com link. One place to select what you want installed without all the hassle. I use it for freshly formatted PCs to reinstall everything. Edit. A few people are asking how to remove crap. Decrapifier.com. www.decrapifier.com link. Thank you for the plat, gold and silver. I have my very own Christmas tree. D. Seb. Endless free college books. Coolmathgames.com. Edit. My first gold came from a blast from the past. Thank you so much. Remember when it was coolmathgames.com? Unsplash.com link. Unsplash is where you can get free photos of just about anything, provided by the photographers themselves, to do with what you like. Top Class Actions. Topclassactions.com link. Basically a site that lists active class action lawsuits you might qualify for. I've used it for trivial things like suing Red Bull for a free case because it didn't give me wings. But on a serious note, it made me aware of the suit against Equifax for leaking my data. That should be a settlement worth over $100. It's a cool way to hold corporations semi-accountable and score some money/freebies for any wrongdoing that went under the radar. TL. Doctor, it's literally free legal money. It made me aware of the suit against Equifax for leaking my data, and that should be a settlement worth over $100. It won't be because of some bullshit around how it was set up. There's a cap on how much total money will be given, and that amount will be divided between all the people who signed up. The settlement set aside a total of $31 million to give to affected people who signed up to receive the $125. That means that she'd only get the full $125 if 248,00 people or less signed up. There were 147 million people who qualified and could have signed up. If even just 1 million people signed up, then you're only getting $31. If 5 million people signed up, only about 3.4% of those affected, then you're only getting $6. They stated that sign-ups were overwhelming, so I'd bet the number was even higher than that. TL. Doctor, you'd be lucky to get $5 from it. It'd be on somewhere around $1. In other words, the Equifax settlement that exposed you to identity theft will likely give you less value than the Red Bull settlement that gave you a case of Red Bull for free, which is a giant fucking middle finger to all of us poor people. OneAuto.com. It is a car parts supplier, but their videos show exactly what tools you need, what parts you need, and how to do a repair yourself. Great money saver if you don't know much about mechanics. Someone I knew was going to get screwed by their mechanic. $700 for a water pump replacement. Showed them that they did it themselves for $30. It makes it quicker too, knowing what tools you need ahead of time for your particular car. Edit. I agree they're not the best for parts. This was just about their videos. For parts, Robotainment.com is great. If you need an item quicker and have an advanced auto nearby, order online and pick up in store. They almost always have a coupon online for at least 20% off, which you can apply and pick up in store around 30 minutes later, yet save quite a bit versus just going in and buying. Last edit. For those that are not mechanically inclined, and do not want to mess with it, use repairpal.com when you receive a quote and make sure the price is reasonable. It will give you a pretty general idea of what you should be paying in your area. It's not 100%, but will help keep you from getting ripped off. Unfortunately, there are a lot of shops that will take advantage of a situation. Not saying all, of course, but that way you will know for sure. Thanks for the silver, as well. Public Origin, bested bloker by a mile. Websites are 95% ads and 5% content nowadays, but uBlock brings balance to the force, works on all browsers, even mobile. Wikipedia. For fun, just pick 2 random topics and try to get from one to other by following hyperlinks within the articles. You will end up just reading a bunch of interesting stuff. There are a couple of game apps for that. It's really entertaining, while you even might learn something. Edit, the Wikigame and Wikigame on Android. The Anki Flashcard app for laptops is really dope for committing things to long-term memory and is free. Google Maps and Waze are so useful. It still blows my mind that they are free. Waze does have ads that show up when you are stopped, but it's still free and had a lot of great features. They have slowly been moving the more popular features to Google Maps to like speed trap reports and current speed/speed limit. Google Maps is a godsend. I love that they've got public transit routes in there too. It's really helpful when I'm traveling to other cities without a vehicle. Codecademy is an awesome site to learn how to use some programming languages. Doesn't get into the really advanced stuff, but it's good for a start. I'm going to save this, like I have the other 100 useful Reddit questions I didn't know I wanted to be answered, and never look at it again. Music. We take it for granted in this YouTube era, but just a few decades ago, music wasn't accessible to people at all, and not even the rich had access to all types of it. Now this globalized era has given us countless options. Nabaproject.com link. It's a website that has compiled psychology topics into easy to read modules. They have been compiled by psychology university professors to help facilitate free education for students. You can even download the ones you're interested as a PDF as many times as you want. All of this is free. I recently found this from another subreddit. Melody.milliliter link. Use it. I swear, you can isolate vocals, drums, bass from MP3 files. You'll need an email address to download the isolated files. Instead of using my own email, I just used a 10-minute mail and downloaded it that way. Today I isolated the vocals from a song and it's surprisingly in good quality, but you only can use it from desktop. It's not meant for mobile use. Enjoy. Flightradar24. www.flightradar24.com link. It allows you to see plane traffic live. Your local library almost certainly allows you to access free ebooks and audiobooks via Overdrive and the Libby app, Hoopla, or BorrowBox. All you need is a library card and a pin, which you'll probably need to get in branch. But really, is there ever a bad excuse to go to a library? The selection might be limited, but if you want to splash out a little, you can get a year's out-of-state access to Brooklyn Public Library for $50. That's not as good as free, but it can be a lot cheaper than using Audible, especially if you get through audiobooks at a real rate. www.photoforensics.com link. Wanna know if that pic on the front page of Reddit is photoshopped? Takes some skill to learn how to use, but they have tutorials on the site. 250 free coins for participating in Reddit. What? How do I get these free coins I keep hearing about? Nooks. There are thousands upon thousands of college courses available for free. Some have a cost, but most of them have a free audit version, where you get all the videos, lectures, content, but no certificate. So if you don't care about the certificate, you don't have to pay anything. I've done a few computer science ones. I took a few courses on machine learning. I took Harvard's CS50 course. I learned a lot of software engineering and web development from free courses. Another one I intend to take advantage of is called Ninja Tetris, which teaches how computers work from primitive Boolean algebra to actual functional operating systems. Look them up. Shout out to /r/freebies. This thread is their time to shine. www.freecycle.org link. It's literally people giving away stuff they don't need / want anymore that they can't / don't care enough to sell. USPS and UPS both will deliver free packaging boxes, envelopes, bubble wrap, etc. to your house. Literally doesn't cost a thing and you can get like 50 boxes at a time. Whoa. Store.usps.com link. I just started selling my art, so this is a big help. Thank you. Thenownproject.com link has a wide selection of icons. I use them for presentations. A few financial ones. Please note, I'm not affiliated with these in any way. I just use them and really think they are great tools for managing online shopping, budgets, and life. They all have free apps as well. And #X200B. Privacy.com. Privacy.com link is awesome. I absolutely love their service. It allows you to credit cards on the fly that are site specific, set a spending limit on them, make them one time only, etc. So you can literally create a separate credit card for every single site you shop on, and be very comfortable in knowing that if they get hacked, your card isn't compromised. It's also super handy for free trial, but must enter CC type things, and #X200B. Mint.com. Mint.com link. Great budgeting site from TurboTax, so if you have problems with them, don't use it. It allows you to create a budget, then automatically categorizes transactions from linked accounts to show you how you are doing with regards to your budget. It's easy to set up and adjust, and really helps to monitor where your spending is going. And #X200B. LastPass.com. LastPass.com link. Everyone should be using unique passwords for everything, which means you need to remember them, which is impossible. LastPass.com. LastPass.com link is a great tool that manages them for you. Warning: LastPass is owned by LogMeIn and has been trialing capping free users at only 20 passwords. It was bought out by a capital group, so shit's rolling downhill fast. Bitwarden is just the better solution now. I'm moving today. Would recommend Bitwarden over other password managers. It's open source and the major features are free. www.windy.com link. Weather report with good graphics. 10minutemail.com link. Quick use and throw emails for signing up to shitty sites. Partpiker.com link. If you're into PC building etc. OpenCourser.com link. Search for courses online. www.flightradar24.com link. Track flights. Will add more once I find them in my bookmarks. Honey app. That thing saved me a good bit on different things. Alright Linus. So many books are available online for free. Maybe not all are entirely legal, but if you're a fellow morally bankrupt person, then read away. Also, I owe a big part of my degree to Indian dudes giving lectures on YouTube. Some did a much better job than my professors. Camel.com is really nice to track online prices to help you get the best deal. Also, Black Friday is a myth and the sales aren't good at all. Pornhub. Open Learn from the UK's Open University. Free courses for all levels of study. Samples of university materials. Study skills and e-tie-ins to BBC documentaries. Everything under Creative Commons license, so you can use it as you see fit. www.open.edu link. Honey, you get discounts when buying stuff online. I forgot this was the name of a service, so I thought you were from the south. Wikipedia's reading lists. The article itself often holds a pretty good collection of relevant information, yet for in-depth research it can be hard to find proper literature. Wikipedia always quotes their sources, which often are the most relevant for a topic. Unless you aren't researching for your PhD, you can save a lot of time in literature research. Duolingo. I have been using this for quick Spanish lessons with my morning coffee for a couple years now. It doesn't override the need to take classes for college credits, but I recently had to take a course, and it was a breeze. There are a few hundred languages that it teaches, and the mobile app makes it easy to do anywhere while waiting. GIMP. It's a free version of Photoshop. Last time this was posted, I learned about letterboxing fun, free outdoor activity at lastquest.com. Libby free library audiobooks and ebooks. Get it in the App Store and free meditation retreats. Dammer.org. I'm definitely saving this post. Edited to include links. In the US, state controllers' offices of unclaimed funds. Enter your or someone else's and bam. I found $9, got a check, and $100 for a friend. Creative Commons search functions on websites, like YouTube and Google, and hashtag X200B, allows you to find music that has no copyright conditions to its use. So if you wanna make a YouTube video with music that won't get you sued by Disney, it's totally a lifesaver. Just started using Blender, an open source video editor and animation tool. Good for making YouTube videos. Blender is a 3D creation suite. If you are specifically looking for a free video editor, check out Blackmagic DaVinci Resolve 16. This is the most useful post on Reddit. At least for me. You can find college lectures for free online. Before I purchased any textbooks, I always searched for a PDF version of it online. If you're an avid reader like me, then www.freebooksy.com link is a godsend. Lots of ebooks that are free for a limited time period, and you can sign up for newsletters in the genres you prefer. Hot singles in your area. After I installed an ad blocker, no hot singles wanted to talk to me. Ancient movies for free on YouTube. Noir, sci-fi, monster, drama, cartoons. If you are still in school, the Success Center or Job Center or Writing Center, whatever your school calls it, they are there to help you, and not many people take advantage of that. C-Hub. With this you can have free access to pretty much all the scientific article you want, without paywalls. Here are some free certifications. www.webemployed.com link and courses related to almost every field. Courses on how to write software. We only need more of it as the years go by. Software jobs will probably always be in high demand. I highly recommend automatathibbering.stuff.com link for Python. Credit to you/submain on a post about best free software out there. I went through most comments and summarized and categorized all software mentions. It's probably not exhaustive. Here it is: 2D editing, Krita, OpenToons, iFanView, GIMP, Pixlr, Inkscape, Paint.net, Metabang 3D editing, FreeCAD, Blender, Magic of Axel, Macahuman, Fusion 360, SketchUp, SolidWorks/Inventor students only, video editing, DaVinci Resolve, Handbrake, SFM Source Filmmaker, Video Player, VLC, SMPlayer, Kodi, Plex, PotPlayer, Physics Simulation, Algodo, Streaming, OBS, Streamlabs OBS, Audiobook/ebook, Chapter and Verse, Calibre, Networking, FreeNAS pfSense, OpenVPN Map, Compression 7-Zip, Code Editor, VS Code, Notepad++, Vim, Sublime Text, Office, LibreOffice, Audio, MuseScore, Audacity, OS/Infrastructure, Apache, Linux, Ninite, Browser, Firefox, Chrome, Brave, VM, VirtualBox, Proxmox, Torrent, BitTorrent, Sonar, Radar, Sabnzt, Maps, Google Maps, Google Earth, OpenStreetMap, Languages, R Python, Game Engines, Unity, Unreal Engine, Godot, Edit, added Fusion 360, R, Python, Unity, Unreal Engine, Godot, Sublime Text, Paint.net, SolidWorks, Metabang, OpenStreetMap, PotPlayer in fixed SketchUp position, as per comments. Thanks for the silver. Edit, added Brave browser. Wikimedia Commons. Rights free for educational purposes, searchable photos. Google Scholar. Want to slam you anti-vax aunts at Christmas this year? Google Scholar can help. They have a bunch of articles about vaccines. Bored and need inspiration for your next research project? Go to Google Scholar. Not sure if climate change is really a thing? Google Scholar has plenty of articles that prove it exists. Anyways, Google Scholar is so important because people need to see what an actual scientific study looks like, what actual data looks like, and a real explanation on why the data matters. Please, 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 educate yourself. I know a lot of them are hard to read, but practice. You'll be so more informed about how stuff works. MP3 Juices takes YouTube videos and converts them to audio downloads. Completely free. Gonna bookmark this and never go back to it again. If you're at all interested in learning 3D modeling or animation, check out Blender. The program is entirely free and just received its latest updates to 2.8, which makes it super accessible to new people. A search on YouTube would also lead you to find tons of free tutorials to try and maybe build a hobby on. There are also loads of free add-ons and lots of other content from other Blender users. The Blender Stack Exchange is really active too, so if you get stuck on trying to make something, feel free to ask, and you would usually receive an answer in very little time. Google Rewards. You literally earn money from Google by answering some questions. It only requires some information about you. This money can be used for buying apps, movies, and some purchases in apps. But I guess it only works for Android. Photomath on a phone. Better than any calculator. www.lichess.org. Explore.org link. Live cameras to watch all kinds of wildlife. Upvoting every post you see or enter Robotainment gives you free coins. I heard this online and is soon to try it. So basically you add a +1 or +2 before the @ in your email. The website should recognize it as a new email, but all the emails from the website should send it to the email address without the +1 at the end. This should allow you to have unlimited trials on one email. www.corruptmafile.com link for students who haven't finished their assignments can email these corrupted files to teachers and buy themselves some time. New computer, nanite.com. Nanite.com link can get you all the software you use and then some in one quick, easy to use installer for free. Personalized Jimbeam sticker, they sent you one for free. Edit. Here is the link, www.mybeamlable.com. Upvotes. Nearly nobody uses them. They're free and they can also give you 250 coins for free. Khan Academy. YouTube, you can learn whatever craft or skill you want to learn for free, from A to Z. You just need to know how to find the good material. KB website, you can look up all kinds of medical research, and if you are thinking about doing a surgery or something that isn't that necessary, you can look up data and decide better, rather than spending a shit ton of money asking specialists and just see a doc when you made up your mind. From this comment, www.reddit.com link, here's a compiled list. I compiled a list of all the software in this thread that got a 100+ score in order from top to bottom, along with a short description of each, and NBSP, over 100 upvotes. Point 1. Google Maps, navigation app, www.google.com link. Point 2. Blender, 3D modeling software, www.blender.org link. Point 3. VLC, video player, www.videolan.org link. Point 4. The window snipping tool, screen capture tool, support.microsoft.com link. Point 5. Space engine, space exploration simulator, spaceengine.org link. Point 6. Wikipedia, online encyclopedia, www.wikipedia.org link. Point 7. MuseScore, music notation software, musescore.org link. Point 8. Audacity, audio editing software, www.audacity.org link. Point 9. Handbrake, video converter, handbrake.fr link. Point 10. Zotero, reference manager, www.zotero.org link. Point 11. Desmus.com, online calculator, www.desmus.com link. Point 12. Calibre, ebook manager, calibreebook.com link. Point 13. Notepad++, text editor, notepad++.org link. Point 14. Stud.io, Lego simulator, studio.bricklink.com link. Point 15. Search everything, instant file search software, www.voidtools.com link. Point 16. LaTeX, document software, www.latexproject.org link. Point 17. Archive.org link contains music, movies, books, software, games, and web pages. Archive.org link. Point 18. Linux/Apache/Postgres/GCC, various Linux-based OSes, web servers, compilers, etc. www.linux.org link.19. Discord, chat, and communication software. Discord app.com link.20. OBS Studio, streaming and recording software. obsproject.com link.21. Critter, digital design. critter.org link.22. Statistics software. www.rproject.org link.23 pfSense. Firewall software. www.sense.org link.24. FreeNAS, file server software. www.freenas.org link.25. GIMP, digital design. www.gimp.org link.26. OpenSCAD, 3D model scripting software. www.appenscad.org link.27. This list. www.reddit.com link.28. Malwarebytes, malware protection. www.malwarebytes.com link.29. Unity, game design software. Unity third.com link.30. www.draw.io link online diagram software. www.draw.io link.31. Paint.net, image design. www.jetpaint.net link.32. Draft site, FreeCAD. www.3ds.com link.337zip. File archiving. www.7zip.org link.34. Plex, media storage access. www.plex.tv link.35. LibreOffice, document editing suite. www.libreoffice.org link.36. KeePass, password manager. KeePass.info link.37. DaVinci Resolve, video color correcting / editing. www.blackmagicdesign.com link.38. Inkscape, vector art software. Inkscape.org link.39. Google's apps, Google's document suite docs, sheets, mail, etc. www.google.com link.40. Duolingo, language learning. www.duolingo.com link.41. Darktable, photo workflow Lightroom. www.music.org link and www.darktable.org link.42. mpd/mopedy f/os music player daemon. www.mopedy.com link.43. Doom Sherua, a classic game, or 3.5 floppy disk. www.futuream.org link. You can write letters to yourself or other people in the future. I personally love this type of self-reflection and self-support from my past self. This way, I'll always have someone wishing me a happy birthday, even if it's just past me. The free Google Home Mini you can get if you have Spotify Premium. I think that ended. I can't seem to find it. OpenOffice. It's a free alternative to Microsoft Office and is compatible. Try LibreOffice. It's even better in my humble opinion. Club Penguin rewritten. Everything's unlocked. Free membership and no filters on chat. Wikipedia. It's free accurate information. That is so rare. It's unbiased, it's great for general knowledge and it bases practically anything you need. We need Wikipedia. Go to your local library and pose this same question. They are usually partnered with various sources online for free content. It's incredible what they might have. My library is partnered with Hoopla, which has ebooks, audiobooks, TV, movies, comics. OpenCoursera. It's basically college without tuition, also no degree but still. Waifu 2x. It's a photo upscaling tool point that can almost perfectly enhance any photo or art piece. I can't do it justice, so just check it out and try it out for yourself. If you make under $66.00 per year, you qualify to file your taxes for free through myfreetaxes.com. myfreetaxes.com link. I've used it ever since I got my first job, and I feel like not enough people are aware of it. Free Grand Slam breakfast at Denny's on your birthday. If you live in Canada, you can order a free portrait of the Queen. LOL. Theparata Bay. Retail Minute, a warehouse of coupon codes that are easily applied to online purchases via web browser. Let me tell you about an app called Reddit. I've learned many things from this app. Best part, it's free and ads can be skipped, and you can get help for almost anything. Hill said Erektoritet.no, a Norwegian state-run agency that gives away free condoms. Place your order and you will get 15 condoms for free in the mail. Linux operating systems. These are free and open source operating systems that run on a number of different CPU architectures. If you have a desktop or laptop computer running Windows or Mac OS X, you can replace it with Linux for free. Linux distributions come in many types and you the user can choose how you want it to look, operate, and run. Generally Linux is widely considered to be more reliable, open and allowing the user to decide how to use the computer, more secure than other alternatives, and the code can be audited/reviewed and modified by anyone with sufficient knowledge and experience to do so. The two easiest distros to try are usually Linux Mint and Ubuntu. Explanations of Linux. OpenSource.com link. www.explainthatstuff.com link. List of Linux distributions. Wikipedia.org link. Distrouch.com link. There is also free and open source programs that run on Linux. Many are installed by default. Here's some links listing common Windows programs and their Linux alternatives. www.linuxtrainingacademy.com link. www.linuxalt.com link. Nexus Mods. www.nexusmods.com link. Nexus Mods has thousands of video game mods made by independent content creators, available to download at no cost. I recently downloaded a bunch of mods for a new Fallout 3 playthrough from Nexus. The game still crashes every 15 minutes, but damn it's still so good. All YouTubers rate Shadow Legends. Being nice to each other. Morse code.me can communicate to anyone in the world in Morse code with no cost and no ads.